Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and all the other stuff in between, to the second annual official Bullshido Artist Awards. It has been a year since the inaugural Bullshido Awards took place, and of course, Big Daddy Thunder Thighs was crowned the Bullshido Master.
Award goes to Steven Seagal!
He has spent a lifetime perfecting and working on his magnificent techniques, and I think we can all agree, it's paid off.
Was your display the other day in, was it Russia, was that real or fake?
I'm going to try not to be insulted, man. I've been doing martial arts all my life. How could it be fake?
I'm one of the highest ranking Aikido teachers in the world.
I've studied the martial arts most of my life, so I have a lot of confidence in myself. Not exactly karate, just something that I created. I learned that kick, 40 years ago, or 30 years, 45 years ago, I don't know. I've been doing the martial arts for almost 50 years, and I'm getting better. So I've been doing mixed martial arts all my life, so it's...
Quickly! Quickly!
Since then, we have had many a master cross our paths, but I felt it only fitting that the second installment of the official Bullshido Artist Awards focused primarily on the different nationalities and cultures involved in this scam. What does that mean? I'm going to hang shit on certain countries for their ridiculous dancing and self-defense magic, or what they call martial arts.
Hello, please. Bing bong ching chong.
The goal is to see which ethnicity is the biggest Bullshido bastards, so let the racism and hate in the comments begin.
Did you order curry in a hurry?
Ah yes, and there will also be a special inductee into the Bullshido Hall of Fame for their contribution to the genre and just all-around legendary awesomeness. If you know, you know. Now before we dive in, here's a fun little montage of fake Bullshido taint sniffers to set the mood before the official ceremony begins.
Spinning energy in a way that charges. Does that make sense? I don't take energy away from there. I spin energy in a way that charges and set up a vortex, and I connect my vortex with that vortex. Take a look at that now. See that complete? They're coming back together again. See it? But I had them completely open between the blue there and the blue there. What I did is I took this vortex and I put it up there, and then I just breathed into it. Notice it started to open up again. See it? Went outside. I proceeded to do cloud bursting just like that. And you watched it. What did you see?
There was a line of clouds, and all of a sudden it just opened up. And then where it opened up was brighter than the rest of the sky.
There started to have a separation between them, like it was almost like dissolving.
Instantly happened with some sort of psychokinesis.
China.
It's not racist at all, no, not at all. It comes from China.
Now I don't want to poo-poo an entire race or traditional art form of an entire race, but that's kind of the point of this video. And most of this Tai Chi hocus-pocusy crap that is being taught by these old blokes is useless nonsense, and a lot of it originates in China.
Comes from China. I want to be accurate.
Now I release my mind is in you, my mind is on him, and my mind is in him.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There is quite a lot of footage of fake Chinese masters getting destroyed by people who can actually fight. I don't know who convinced these people it's a good idea to get in the ring with a legit trained fighter who's actually been punched in the face, but yeah, And it is bloody glorious. You got our mate Zhu Xiaodong, who's the OG of exposing these tools, but then there's this other new fella coming in to take over the mantle. But for now, Chinese martial arts, painted with a broad brush, gets put on the map. We're not going to bother with the specifics, but there is a lot of prancing around, hand waving, and general lack of any combat ability with a lot of these fancy arts. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And it's not just the lads. Who can forget Fangy, our first female Bullshido master? All 85 pounds of her granny power was enough to send men spinning. So China, you are our first candidate. Sorry, Jackie Chan.
I like to let people talk who like to talk. It makes it easier to find out how full of shit they are.
India.
Look at you brown bastards. God damn. Indians just look upset that they had to spend money to be here tonight, don't you?
Known primarily for IT, engineering, and call center scams.
Hello, customer service. This is Steve.
Hello, this is Steve with customer service.
No, my friend. I am Steve with customer service.
Indian Bullshido also has its place among the fake martial artists of the world. I did a cute little video about Indian female Bullshido, which you can watch here. But there are all sorts of lunatics in the Indian Bullshido verse.
He's hooking. Damn, Rod, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
We've got fellas that understand the defense and attack advantages of the belly.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They also seem to have some weird obsession with arse-related Bullshido. I mean, this dude is literally toughening up his ass cheeks and his taint gooch area by having some other fool belt him with punches. At least he's wearing gloves. And what is the point of this, you might ask? Because now you can jump on a stick and break it with your buns of steel. Because I'm sure we've all had times we needed to do that, but your ass strength was not sufficient. It's all fun and games to make fun of these idiots. And it is extremely fun. But thankfully, there is an Indian hero taking up the challenge to prove that all of this is horseshit. Meet Shakil Injam, the Indian Zhu Xiaodong, who doesn't necessarily go around beating the crap out of people, but rather he makes the point that most of this is pure nonsense. He tests everything these charlatans portray as useful, and for the most part, unsurprisingly, it all turns out to be dog shit. Gun defense, choke defenses, holds, arm grabs, female self-defense bullshit.
If you sacrifice your relationship to the truth, you warp your vision, and then you can't see. And then one day it'll be dark and there'll be sharp things in the fog in front of you, and you'll wander right into them because you've pathologized your own vision.
Yeah.
You don't want to lie because you program yourself falsely, and then you automatically see what isn't there. And then, of course, the world will slap you in the face continually, and you'll think, oh my God, the world's such a pathological place. When the truth of the matter is that, no, you just keep running into things that you refuse to see. And then you think, well, the world's made of nothing but obstacles. It's like, well, you put the obstacles in your own path, and you did that by developing these complex, self-serving delusions, a story that you tell other people about who you are that isn't true.
I definitely recommend checking out his channel for more videos, link in the description. You see, there is a reality to fighting. When it's not choreographed, shit gets real.
Yeah. Touch me. Yes.
On the topic of shit getting real, if you're enjoying this stupid video thus far, think about smacking that like and subscribe button. You can help a broke YouTube loser spread the good word of Seagalism and help accelerate world domination. You can make this dream a reality by making this video go viral, or joining the Patreon gang, or perhaps grab yourself an awesome Bullshido shirt. All guaranteed gateways to Seagalism heaven. Links in the description.
I am the greatest Kung Fu master of all time!
Now I think it's best that we take a moment to recognize some brilliance. With everything happening in the world, The political dramas, the wars, the social and economic issues. I think we have all lost faith and forgot to give thanks whenever possible. We've all neglected to thank Paul, and I think it only right we recognise his contribution to the Bullshido-verse and what it means to be a Paul.
Paul. And we're squeezing hard behind the windpipe. Thank you, Paul.
Paul takes throat rips, knees to the groin, and all sorts of attacks with the demeanour of a professional. No flopping around, no whining or flinching, just Paul being Paul.
I'll just bring Paul over here. We had the Adam's apple. The hand makes a circle and chops into that brainstem. That's a knockout point. Thank you, Paul. I come right in and attack the Adam's apple. Thank you, Paul. I follow through with the strike. Thank you, Paul. Wham, like that. Thank you, Paul. Kick, like that. Thank you, Paul. Coming right down on the skull. Thank you very much, Paul.
And I don't even think I need to mention his magnificent mustache, as it speaks for itself. So, from everyone in the Bullshido world, thank you, Paul. We love and honour you.
I'll just bring Paul over here. That's a knockout point. Thank you, Paul. 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 And we're squeezing hard behind the windpipe. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much, 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 Paul.
A little shout out to J-Mac for his respect in constantly thanking Paul. You're a good man, J-Mac.
Out of that circle!
Steven Seagal.
Now, onwards to our third candidate, and the one true Bullshido butterfly, Sensei Smoked Brisket.
I believe that everybody out there is out there to fuck me.
Now I can hear you saying, hey you stupid YouTube jerk, you just said this was a Bullshido Awards focused on specific ethnicities. And to you I say, you have absolutely no idea what you are talking about.
I feel like I'm talking to a retarded child.
I believe our Lord and Master 100% qualifies because he represents almost every ethnicity and race. And I have the appropriate backing footage to support my claims. I bought receipts, bitch.
My mother was American Indian.
Are you of Italian descent?
Yeah, I have some Italian on my mother's side and some French. My mother was a Mohawk. I think that my mother's side is probably Irish. My grandmother surely looks pure Mohawk, and I'm pretty sure she is. I'm a Russian Mongol, and I'm Russian. My father was a Russian Mongol, so... Part of his family are from Texas, so... I am a little bit Asian. I'm a lot more Asian than I am American. I'm Russian. My family are from Vladivostok and Belarus and, Vladimir Putin.
What the others lack in actual technique, Big Papa Pickled Pork makes up for with life-ending precision.
I'm going to teach him how to punch in a way that's different. It will go through the gloves and you won't be able to see it, and it's much, much, much more effective and can even be deadly. Does he have to be filming now?
Alright, so nobody's actually seen any of his deadly fighting techniques. But what does that mean? It just means that he only participates in underground battles. No cameras, no witnesses, fight to the death.
There are certain very famous people who challenged me, and I said, there'll be no money involved, come with no cameras, no one's going to see it, and there are no rules.
Did anyone accept?
No.
No. Of course not.
Great real samurai says, when I wake up in the morning, I am prepared to die. When I go into battle, I visualize myself as already being dead.
Yeah.
I would like to sign up for a duel to the death with you. And for an instant, I thought, fuck me, man, this is the guy. This guy gotta be a master. And then I thought, I'm gonna kill him. And I attacked. And I was in the fucking air flying. And I got closer to him, and I realized he was just a fucking drunk. And I'm already committed, and I'm kind of trying to put the brakes on. So then I hitting him, and he was in the air, out the door, and tumbling for 20 fucking feet, and then he's unconscious. Where I came from, if you did that, somebody will come and kill you the next day.
Yeah.
They'll come to your dojo or your house and say, it's on right now. Yeah. One of us is going to live, and one of us is going to die.
It's pretty well established through my library of dedication and worship videos that Big Papa Prosciutto is the finest cut of meat to ever walk the Bullshido-verse, and exactly why the extended Seagal universe exists. Before we announce the winner, An honourable mention needs to go to Nami, just because I wanted to play this little clip.
I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts.
Cái kênh mình là kênh sống.
Now, the winner of the 2nd annual official Bullshido Artist Awards is...
Steven Seagal!
Thank you very much for honoring me. I don't want to really look at this as a Lifetime Achievement Award because I'm going to keep going from here. Hi, Mama. Don't come too hard when you get home.
There you have it.
Reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
The Bullshido champion, Big Papa Pimple Pecker. Some may say a controversial decision. To you, I say you're a casual. Real Bullshido experts know what's up. Touching, releasing and being phony Chinese tough guys is cool, and getting your gooch punched. But Seagal does all of the above and more. He talks himself up and has built the aura of a warrior legend, and I for one love it and believe it 100%. I don't want to hear backchat. Piss off. Big Daddy is the only way.
I haven't been wrong yet.
Thanks for tuning in to the awards, and we look forward to seeing you next year for the 3rd OBAAs.
Peace, legends.
Sunshine bright in the sky, and I'm free when I close my eyes. Help me wash away my sorrow.